They say every child is born equal. But in South Africa, that's a lie. Because if you are born in Alexandra or Kukuletu, your life chances are shaped before you can walk. You didn't choose to be born into a shack. You didn't choose to live near sewage. You didn't choose to be hungry, cold, and ignored. But still, you inherit the poverty, the broken school, the crime, and the fear. This isn't just poverty. It's punishment from day one. This is South Africa Unveiled. More than 60% of South African children grow up in households earning less than 800 rand per month per person. That's 26 rand a day to eat, to clothe, to survive. In places like the Eastern Cape, 7 out of 10 children live without a father in the household. In Limpopo, nearly half of children under 5 are stunted, physically and cognitively underdeveloped because of malnutrition. This isn't just a statistic, it's a design. Our children grow up in shacks with no toilets, schools with no libraries, and communities with no clinics. And somehow, we call this normal. In 2015, government promised universal access to early childhood development. By 2024, it still hasn't happened. Only 34% of children aged 0 to 4 attend any ECD facility. And most of these aren't government funded. They are run by underpaid women in converted garages and containers. Studies show that the first 1,000 days of a child's life determines 80% of their brain development. So when you deny them food, books, stimulation, and love, you're not just failing them. You are sentencing them. Before grade R, many are already left behind.
Thousands of KwaZulu-Natal learners who rely on the National School Nutrition Program have been going hungry. That's because food has not been delivered since schools opened on Wednesday. Some schools who rely on the food program are releasing pupils early because of this.
The National School Nutrition Program feeds over 9 million children a day. But that's only when the food arrives. In April 2023, schools in KwaZulu-Natal went weeks without receiving meals because of mismanagement and contractor delays. Children fainted in classrooms, some walked home hungry and didn't return. For many, this is their only meal of the day. How do you teach a hungry child? How do you concentrate when your stomach is growling louder than the teacher?
They should solve this issue with immediate effect, because the quality of teaching and learning is affected at school. All the school, they didn't receive the food. Our learners are suffering, are hungry. After break, they don't know what to say. We ended up writing the letters to the parents that they must provide their learners with the lunch boxes.
In Sandton, a child gets robotics lessons by grade 1. In Diepsloot, a child shares a textbook with 5 others and sits on a cracked chair in a classroom with no ceiling. How is this the same country? In 2023, the Western Cape had 1 teacher per 30 learners. In the Eastern Cape, some schools have 1 teacher for over 30 children. Township schools are underfunded, understaffed, and unsafe. From maths to English, township learners are 2 to 3 grades levels behind their suburban peers by the time they reach grade 8. For many teenagers, childhood ends early. South Africa has one of the highest teenage pregnancy rates in the world. In 2022 alone, over 90,000 schoolgirls fell pregnant, some as young as 10. Add to that rampant drug abuse, alcohol excess, and gangsterism. In townships like Mitchell's Plain and Eldorado Park, young people are recruited into drug syndicates by age 14. They are not choosing crime. They are escaping boredom, hunger, and hopelessness. We don't rehabilitate these kids. We arrest them. We discard them. If your parents were unemployed, the chances are high that you will be too. This isn't just about bad luck. It's structural. You inherit a lack of documentation, poor credit records, no land, and limited access to opportunity. You inherit poor nutrition, underdeveloped social skills, and emotional trauma. By 18, you're expected to pull yourself up. But with what tools? This is how generational poverty survives. Quietly, systematically, legally. "63% of South Africans aged 15 to 24 are unemployed. Youth hubs sit empty. Skills programs are corrupt. Internships go to friends and cousins of officials. What happens when millions of young people have no income, no hope, and no way forward? They either turn to crime, addiction, or they give up altogether. We are sitting on a demographic time bomb, and the fuse is lit. Poverty is profitable. If you keep people poor, you control their votes. You manipulate their desperation. You maintain power. Politicians don't live in shacks. Their kids aren't in no-fee schools. They campaign with promises, but never solutions. Because solving poverty would mean giving up the very system that keeps them rich. Children are not supposed to be born into punishment. They are meant to inherit hope, possibility, dignity. But the system isn't going to change itself. We must stop accepting excuses, stop rewarding incompetence, start demanding a future that doesn't crush the most innocent among us. Because being born broke shouldn't be a life sentence.